My goal, and I'm definitely probably, well, I'm gonna try to hit 275 pounds on my snatch today. Today's the max day. And then 275 snatch. Then I'm gonna try to hit 325 pound clean and jerk. Then I'm gonna try a 450 squat. At least these are my plans. Now they're probably not gonna work out well, but at least I'm gonna try. But today's the max day, and yeah, I mean, for lifters, max day is like game day. Like it's Super Bowl. Well, Super Bowl is a little hard to compare to that, but like game day. You're working out for 3 months straight, and then you get a max day. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. So 275 snatch is what I want to do today. 325 clean and jerk. So my I guess PR snatch, my personal record is 270 snatch. So I'd love to be able to get 5 pounds. I mean, just 5 pounds, I'd be fine with that. But I did 270, I don't know, early January, so my body's feeling pretty decent. Hopefully it's going to respond the way that I want it to, but no guarantees. So, but yeah, got my jorts out. I don't know, I just love wearing jorts. Probably because nobody else wears them. I don't usually follow a trend of what other people do. If somebody's wearing something, like actually, if everybody started wearing jorts, I'd probably have to stop wearing them. Isn't that funny? I just like to be a little different. As you can tell, I don't care what other people think about me. Hi, here I am. This is day 75 of going live with my lifting. Today's max day, super pumped, but at the same time, here I am talking to you. Nobody's around me. Obviously, got the camera, but I look weird talking to myself. But my normal warm-up that I'm doing, I already did pull-ups and sit-ups and scratch that. I didn't do sit-ups. I did push-ups, squats. Forgot to do sit-ups. I'm just so pumped for today. Max day. And do you guys know, it's a scientific fact. It's proven scientifically that jorts make you stronger. Seriously, I mean, you can't argue with science. Science says jorts make you stronger. So everybody should be wearing jorts. Kind of like a weight belt. You know, people wear the belts around their waist. Same exact thing. You know, I'm joking, but it's fun to say. So snatch first, then clean and jerk. Whew. Did I tell you I'm excited for today? I hope my body responds the way I want it to. Yesterday I talked about how Oracle's laying off like 30,000 employees. Oracle, a big software company. Guess why they're laying off people? It's not because they're not making money. They're laying off 30,000 people because AI. You know, all those people were told, hey, go to computer science. You know, all the Gen Xers and even millennials, like everybody's told, go into computer science, get a programming degree, get a job doing programming. Well, 15, 20 years later, your job's gone. Ugh, how terrible. That's why I like the term successfully unemployed, because it's not that I don't work, I work for myself, but I'm not dependent on somebody else giving me money for the hours worked. So if you're losing your job, well, no. I like the saying. I'm gonna go grab a towel in just a second. But there's a saying, it's not if you lose your job, it's only when. When you lose your job. You get fired, laid off, company goes out, I'm gonna get a towel, I'll be right back. Company goes out of business. All these things can leave you with not being able to afford food for your family. So that's why I love doing things on my own, being independent. That's why I love successfully unemployed, because when you are successfully unemployed, you find another way to provide for yourself and your family without working a dead end job. I love asking that. Who knows what job stands for? I'm walking back. I got a big towel, paper towel. If you know what job stands for, throw in the comment. It always makes me enjoyable that people know what job stands for. Yes, this is a big long towel. I don't want to bring like a towel from home because I'll probably leave it in my bag. It'll get all sweaty and terribly stinky. So I just grab a long paper towel. So JOB, what does it stand for? Throw comments in there. You guys throwing a comment? I rarely look at the comments because I'm lifting, but since I'm warming up, I'm talking a little bit. But today, so maybe it's the caffeine. I drank like maybe half of my pre-workout, and with my pre-workout, there's caffeine in it. I don't know, like 300 some milligrams in the one scoop, but I drink it over a long period of time. So that I don't get like a big spike. Since my max day usually lasts about 2 hours, I'm gonna do snatch, clean and jerk, back squat, overhead squat, front squat, and strict press. We're gonna try to do all those a day. Tomorrow I'll feel wrecked, but hey, that's what game days are for. I played football in college growing up, and you get geared up for Saturday and push really hard, and then Monday you rest. But my body has been feeling a little less achy. Oh yeah, getting back to the idea of just over broke. If you're working for somebody else, you're living just over broke. All right, I should probably stop talking about stuff and just focus on my lifting. Probably stop talking so much and focus on technique. Gotta get that hit through. So I usually don't start this low of a weight, but with being a max day, start low and keep moving, get higher and higher and higher. And so there's no real formula for me. There probably should be, but I just see how I'm feeling. And I'm the type, like my body's the type where I need my engine running very hot. Like if I actually rest for like 5 minutes and I cool down, I have to start all over again. My body does not like doing that. Really weird. All right, so that was 95 pounds. This is 115. Do some muscle snatch. But I'm pumped. I can't wait for today. But in like all reality, my body's not nearly as achy as it was last week, beginning of this week. So hopefully my central nervous system's firing today on all cylinders. It's only 115, so just focus on hip through. Those hands keep moving up. Pick up those feet. Whew. Feeling good, Lewis. That was from Trading Places. Billy Ray and Lewis. I can't remember her last name. Winthorpe. But anyways, long story short, funny movie. And one character says, "Looking good, Billy Ray." Billy Ray says, "Feeling good, Lewis." So, feeling good. Hopefully my body responds. Because honestly, some days your body feels great. Like you wake up, oh, it's gonna be a good day. You get to start warming up and everything. But then you get to your lifts and it gets worse. Like you're not able to lift, which like, I feel good. Why am I not lifting what I should? So every day's different, so you take them as they come. All right, max day. I'm praying I can get to 275. That would be amazing. And snatch, 325 on clean jerk. So I'm gonna put tape on my hands. So I'll come over closer. You can see if you want to see. So you do a hook grip, which means your thumb is really scraping on the bar. So use tape just as a preventative so that friction doesn't get built up, and then jack up your thumb. You don't want it tight at all. You don't want to cut off circulation. You just want it to be there to cut off the friction of the bar rubbing against there. There we go. I've done it before where I put it so tight, and I didn't even mean to. I just put it tight, not knowing I needed to make it loose, that this top part got blue, and like permanently blue for like 3-4 weeks because all the pressure was glued up. It was like a bruise basically. All right, that's it. Very simple. I just do one time around, so 2 layers of tape is on that area. That feeling good? All right, so we're at 135 now. Whew. So there still are some new people here from, maybe they're late coming from New Year's resolution. Maybe they have a late resolution. But hey, at least that's the reason why I go live, is just to encourage other people. Now, if you Olympic lift, that'd be great. I just think, start exercising. All right, 135. So this is the time I'll probably do 1 power lift here to keep my hands moving. Then I'll start doing full, because I need to get full on every lift, because I need to get my full technique dialed in. So I get my hands close. There's a knurling, go a little bit further, marker. And then eventually, as I get heavier, I'll go all the way out. You gotta pick up your feet. Come on, head through, pick up feet. Okay, so start doing fulls. It's all good. Now hopefully the technique translates into the heavier weights. Oh, here we go. Feeling good. All right. Oh, I forgot to get 5 pound. Oh, okay. Here's a couple. They also need 2.5s. That's the extent of the change plates that they have here. Is 5 and 2.5. So I either go up by 5 pounds or I don't. So I need those, and I'm gonna grab 2.5s. Oh, good. They're on the Smith machine, exactly where they should be. You gonna use these? Grabbing the heaviest weights in the gym. 2.5. Dreaded 2.5. Because when you put on those, for some reason the next lift you can't hit. It's just weird. So if you're maxing and you're like, let me just go up 5 pounds, and you put on 2.5s, and then all of a sudden you can't do that weight. It sucks. All right, so I'll do a couple doubles on the way up. Not sure what weight I'll stop at doing doubles and just do single. You see how my body's feeling. But I try to keep my engine running. And this is probably another reason why I don't want to do a competition. Is you have to, when it's your turn to go, if you're not ready, you're still going. Because there's a bunch of lifters in front of you and behind you. So once it's your turn, at your weight, if you're not ready, you're not ready. So, I just like lifting, so. All right, so this 165, we'll do a couple, or we'll do one power, and then do a full. Come on, jorts. So I try to do good technique every lift. Try not to slack off. The goal is not to slack off, especially at the lighter weights, because at the lighter weights, it's easier to slack off and do the technique right. But then when you get to the heavier weights, your body's not functioning or it's not moving like it should. So I'll do a full here. I'll do one more. I mean, it's only 165, so. So every time I get down, I try to mimic the same technique every time so that I don't ever have to adjust. That was bouncy. Whew. All right, so next up, 185. I don't know, like I'm cautiously optimistic because I feel good, but we'll see if my body responds well enough. And yeah, I always, unless something impedes it, stops it, I try to do every type of lift on a max day. It's probably not the right thing to do, but that's what I like doing. $185. You guys have noticed last few weeks I've been trying not to sit down as much, trying to push it a little bit faster, but this is a max day, so wait until we're ready. I probably had too much coffee. Like I have to go to the bathroom already. But I'm still thirsty, so I'm still drinking water. I know what I'll do. I'll just hold it. That'll make it longer. All right, 185. Let's see how we do on 185. Jorts and successfully unemployed t-shirt. Some people think I'm like promoting that I don't have a job and can't feed my family. It's like, nope, it's the opposite of not feed my family. I have lots of money. I just don't have to work for somebody else. I just want to see how high I can hit the 185. It was okay. Want it to be higher, but that's the way it is. Okay, I'll do a full. One more. Do full. I'll probably just do singles from here on out. Very happy my hands are not tearing or feeling terrible. Feeling good. Feeling good, Lewis. I probably should put clamps on, huh? One thing I haven't done. At the lighter weights, it's almost like you don't really, it's almost a hassle putting on the clamps. You get a little eye of error. It just keeps them in place so you don't have to move around a lot or readjust them. All right. I can't find a clamp. There's one. I see one. There we go. Here's two. It's funny. The cheapest things in the gym apparently get stolen because all these clamps disappear. Or they're small, so they disappear. I don't know, but these things are not that expensive, relatively, and yet it's hard to find these clamps. All right, so that was 185. What did I do, a double? I can't remember. I think I just did a double. Okay, now let's start hitting singles. So like I said, one of my goals, keep my heart rate up. Not like redlining at all, but when I slow down or if I'm resting for too long, and when I say too long, it's like anything longer than 4 or 5 minutes, my body's like, hey, you gotta warm up all over again. I'm like, dang it. All right, 205. And it's not uncommon that I would get all the way to the top of my snatch, not hit the snatch, start over, like drop like 30%, do it again, and then hit a better snatch. It's not uncommon. But rather not do that. Okay, 205. 205. We'll do a full snatch. That felt okay. Because I did not do a power, I don't really know exactly how, like, I mean, it felt good, don't get me wrong. But like power, I can tell when I do a power, because I do it so often, how my body's responding. So, still going up to my 20s, pounds on each side, or sorry, 20 pounds total. So that was 205, let's do 225. Just gonna do singles. But I'm really glad. Praise the Lord, my body's not falling apart right now. Oh, don't go back and watch last Saturday. That was absolutely pathetic. I could not even lift, what, 245? Couldn't even snatch 245. Central nervous system is saying, nope, no you don't. Now somebody could be thinking, man, I couldn't lift 245 that day, and I should normally get to 265, 270, like more. Maybe I'm getting weaker. No, your muscles are still there. Your body is just telling you it's not going to let you be at 100% capacity or 120% capacity. It's telling you you need to rest. That's what happened to me. So this week I'm going to do a 1 rep max today, and next Saturday another 1 rep max. Because when you rest, your body's able to recover, rebuild, and get stronger, and your central nervous system calms down. All right, 225. 225 snatch. Max day, game day. All right, 225. Get a little bit wider with my hands. Not as wide as when I get to the heavy weights. Well, really do wish that was easier than it was, but oh well. I mean, I still got it, so this time I'm gonna go up by, what is this, 15 pounds? So instead of 20, so instead of going to 245 right away, we'll go to 240. Skip over 245, hit 250 if I'm doing well. You know what's funny? It was like one day last week I did hang snatch at 250, which that's pretty tough for me. And last Saturday I couldn't even do 245 regular snatch. I don't know. Just sometimes your body doesn't respond right. Okay, so let me catch my breath. I really have to go to the bathroom now, but I don't want to go in the middle of this. So we're just gonna hold it. That'll make me stronger, don't you think? If I have to go to the bathroom and I don't, it's just gonna make me stronger. I think maybe my camera is a little off. YouTube, you'll be all right. Okay, so got 235, 240. Let's try 240. Big pull, head through, fast drop. I mean, last Saturday I could barely even do this. Let's try it. A little bit wider on the hands. Hook grip, 240. See, I didn't get that bar back, and this really shouldn't be a problem. But that's just the way it is. Well, since I didn't hit it, I mean, it was just a poor technique because I suck. I'm just gonna go up. I'll go to 250. Let's try 250 just for fun. And like I said, my goal was 275. The way that felt, doesn't seem like it. Not even gonna be close. But, oh well. Don't let that get you down. Just keep doing your best. I mean, when you consider I did 270 in January, early January, and I've worked out 5 days a week since then. Definitely haven't lost strength. It's just I'm not firing on all cylinders right now. All right, buddy, you're gonna do this. You're gonna do what I tell you to do. This is only 250. This is only 250. You're gonna be able to do it. So, get a drink. Man, I'm drinking so much because I'm thirsty, but I think all that coffee didn't help me to have to go to the bathroom. All right, it's only 250. Yeah. I'm so glad I only have to do 250. If I had to do 245, that would be hard. It's gonna be so much easier. 250. Whew. I only have to do 250. I don't even have to do 245. It's gonna be so much easier than 245. All right, let's do it. 250. Big pull. Head through. We'll get my hands wider now. Oh my goodness. You know how disappointing I feel? Like I couldn't even try it. Like my brain was short-circuiting. Like this is a lot heavier than it should be. Ugh. All right. Maybe I need to move a little faster and do more reps. All right. Yeah, this is crazy how heavy this feels. All right. Yeah, like last week I couldn't even do this. I feel better today than I did last week, but nope. All right. Here we go. Make yourself do it. You didn't even drop. That's going to be easy. Piece of cake. Nothing but a peanut. Oh my goodness, that feeling. What is the deal? Yeah. And I did this hang snatch the other day, like last week and a half ago. I did hang snatch. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to consider my next move. I know I could do a lot more than this. I'm gonna consider that my warm-up. Then, let's do 185. I'm gonna start. Now maybe I'm warmed up. Now it's time to hit it again. But, oh well. This is what we do. Meaning, we take the good days with the bad days. At least I feel pretty good, so better than nothing. At least I get a max today. All right, we're gonna move a little faster. I'm gonna go down, snatch these, try to get up to 250, at least hit 250. I am goodness. I'm so. No, sorry. Oh my goodness. This is terrible. Like that even feels really heavy. Okay. Let me see. Let's do 205. What was the last weight that I got? That was only, what, 240? Pathetic. Who am I kidding? Like, that's not bad. It's a little disappointing what I'm doing. All right, let me put my wrist straps on. Wrist straps? If that's the culprit. All right, 205. Let's try it again. I'll do it again. See, that's the thing about doing competition. Like, you have to know your body and be dialed in to be able to hit all the weights and then be ready when it's your turn at the right weight. That's probably my biggest concern, because I don't know how to do that. Oh well. I mean, feeling okay. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Feel much more warmed up now after getting to deadlifting 250, which is sad, but oh well. The last time I hit 270, I felt like it was much more than I should normally be able to do. Everything was just clicking. So, oh well. Just have fun. Just have fun. Don't be disappointed. Yep, maybe I'm getting weaker. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just kidding, it's not. I know I was working out every day, 5 days a week since October, and now it's March, and without giving my body time to recover. That's not good. Oh well, here we go. It's only 225. Piece of cake. We'll do this. Let's try to do power. This is fun, because you're already not getting heavy, so let's just do this power. Gotta get head through. All right. 225 power. It's okay. Do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Like, I'm just gonna use this as a day to punish myself. Have fun. Like, if I just had to stop right now, I'd be sad. Snatch is my favorite lift. Let's do it. Try to get another power. When I do power, I can tell where I'm at. So, power at 225. I've been able to do 3 power before in a row, and that feels like that was probably the last one. So, meaning if I tried it again, I probably wouldn't hit it. So, I could tell my capacity is much lower. All right, let's just jump right to 245. I've already done 240, or no, I missed 240. That's right, I couldn't even do 240. Pathetic. All right. It's just interesting how much this sport depends on technique. Just like any sport. Like, if you're not doing the sport, you don't really realize all the technique that goes into it. Baseball, football, like, you just see somebody else doing it, and when they do it, it looks not hard. But getting your body to do that same thing, that's a lot harder. Okay, here we go. Let me move this plate out of the way. But at least I feel good. Like I'm not having any aches or pains. It's funny how the longer you rest, like I was working out 6 months in a row. Would take a week off here and there, but 6 months in a row, 5 days a week, you definitely tear your body down. So I think it's a good time to taper back. Plus I have my big conference coming up in 2 weeks. Woo! A couple hundred, 300 investors and people there. It's gonna be awesome. It's in Nashville. IncomeBuildingLive.com if you wanna get your tickets. It's coming up a couple weeks, the 19th. Income Building Live. All right, so this is 245. Apparently I didn't even hit 240, but we'll try it. I feel like my heart rate's settled so we can lift. Oh, I got forward on it. If you could, I know what I did. Like, I'm trying to explain what I did. So I didn't move my feet fast enough, dropping down. Didn't move my feet fast enough. So, in doing that, I kind of rode it down. Need to punch it out. But we'll go up to 255, and I don't have no idea what I just did. Like, you probably can't see me if you're on Instagram, but my hamstring feels a little like something happened. Not terrible, it's just like saying, hey, I'm right here. Don't do that again, whatever you did. So what I'm doing right now, you can probably see me on YouTube and Facebook, is try to mash the muscle to get it to loosen up. Like if you have a cramp, kind of wake it up just by putting pressure on it. Trying to get that worked out. The last thing I want is get hurt. Yep, I feel it right there. All right. All right, 255. So that last pull, I just didn't catch it. I caught it in front of me, didn't get my head through. No. Isn't it sad? It's like a week and a half ago, I got 250 hang snatch. Ugh. If you guys know what I'm doing wrong, let me know. Like, I definitely believe I'm overlifting. It's just so much fun. Like, how do you take weeks off? It's just, I don't like doing that. All right, here we go. 255. All right, hamstring. Take care of me, I'll take care of you. Here we go. Let's try it. Okay. The reason why I didn't even attempt it is because it's not even moving fast enough, or it doesn't feel right. So, okay, that's just how this day's gonna be. So if I was doing a competition, I would be very disappointed in myself. Like my opening weight, I would want to hit 265, but I can't even hit 255. Ugh. I don't know, whatever. I do feel better than I had in the past because I gave myself this week and part of last week to not be lifting 90% every day. Oh well. So we're going to start with clean and jerks, trying to get fast elbows. So with the cleans not doing so well, don't have high hopes for, the snatch is not doing well. I don't have high hopes for my clean. But I have been surprised before. Bent my elbows. Probably because it's so light. But I mean, as I got up and I did this, you don't want to bend your elbows. Keep your elbows straight. Okay, do it right. It is because it's really light. It's just makes Makes it easy to not do the technique you're supposed to. All right. Well, I'll just use, so it's not a fun max day. This is just a, let's just have fun day. Of course, when you lift, just like anything, you try to progress. Yeah. Some days work out, some days don't. All right, 185. My goal here is just to get my elbows fast, catch the bar well. Come on. That's where you need to be. I don't try to bounce it that way. It just happens that way. It just happens. All right, let's do it. Faster, faster. Open up those hands. I'm gonna do another one. I'll do a full, see how the full feels. Go forward. Oh. Oh, any day in the gym's better than any day not. It's funny, I've been doing Olympic lifting for like 9 or 10 years now. This is so much fun. 5 days a week. So I was like, hey, I'm already doing it. All I gotta do is set up a camera. Let me see what it's like to go live. Even though some days will be embarrassing because you're not doing as well as you want. So, oh well, just the way it is. Okay, so getting ready for 225. I'll probably do this 2 or 3 times. But like I said, I don't have high hopes for my clean and jerk. I mean, I'll do my best. Get as high as I can. All right, so we got 225. Let's do 225. Oh, come on. Let's do this. 225, piece kick. We'll do power, then a full. At least I'm not doing terrible on the catch. I always hate bringing my chair forward, stool. Feel like I'm gonna hit it, so I always put it all the way back. All right, full clean. Let's get this technique right. Fast elbows. Wasn't bad. It's okay. All right. I mean, it's only 225, so can't be too happy with that. But at least the technique was okay. Yep, the towel's falling apart. Whew, really falling apart. All right, I'm gonna grab another one. I almost forgot. No, take it back. I did forget that I had to go to the bathroom. You know, it's funny, is I was gonna go to the bathroom between snatch and clean and jerk, but I got so, distracted with how terrible my lifting was, I kind of forgot. All right, coming back, got a towel. Not as long as normal. Don't wanna rest too much. All right, what's next? 225, I think we go to 250, what do you think? It's only 250 clean and jerk, so of course we can. Yep. I'm so impressed when I see Olympic lifter, like guys in the Olympics, how they perform so well on a specific day. So I don't ever journal about my lifting or talk or, keep track. But some days I feel like 150%, like so much better than the days before. There has to be a reason. And there has to be something that I'm doing that I can repeat to where I feel like, really, really fantastic, and I can lift and do really well. So I think I'm going to try to use, even though I don't like AI, I'm probably just going to talk to it every day and say what my lifting was. And then after, 6 months, I'll have some data. Say, hey, this is what you did differently. All right, with 250, piece of cake. Yep, that felt okay. Well, I should have done 255 because then I could jump right to 275, but I'll go 265. It wasn't bad. Let me be more positive. It was pretty good. Wasn't and bad. Two negative things, which in our language it sounds okay, like it makes it sound better than it is. But if you say pretty good, two positive things. That's what Bruce Lee used to talk about. You have positive thoughts, words, positive things come out. I'm definitely not, believe in karma. I'm a Christ follower. But there's something about that. I think Christ even said, well, do unto others as you have them do unto you. And so, I'd want somebody to build me up as opposed to tear me down, so I try to build other people up. Paul the Apostle even says, have your speech be gracious, seasoned with salt. Doesn't sound like you should be negative. So. All right, what do we got, 265? We'll do our best. Oh man, yeah, there's some days that you feel like $1 million. Some days you feel like a million pennies. I'm performing like a million pennies is what it is. All right, 265. How many dollars is a million pennies? I don't even know. I just made that up or just thought of saying it right now. All right, here we go, 265. What was it, like $1,000 or $10,000? I don't know. Move the decimal place over or something. 265. Let's do a full. And that's always part of my routine is kicking the bar like that. All right, 265. Well, the jerk feels good, but clean could have been a lot better or stronger. Why is my music, okay. Sorry, Instagram, I gotta figure out what's going on with my music right now. It's not playing. Play, please. There we go. Unavailable? How are my songs unavailable? Unavailable. Oh, there we go. Maybe they. All right, there we go. 265 was okay. Let's go up. do 75. Let's do 285, just for fun. Man, I'm not one that usually thinks about the past, but it was, I think, 2 Mondays ago. I was supposed to do 280 by 4 times. 280 4 times. Well, I got to 280, did it once, and it felt amazing. Not like today. And then instead of doing 4 at the same weight, I just kept going up by 5 pounds. No, 5 pounds? 10 pounds. Yeah, 280, then 285, then 290, 295, then 300. And I even wanted to do more after 300, like 305, but I was like, you know what? Let's not push it. Maybe on those days that I start feeling great, I should just do max instead of waiting for a specific day. Terrible. All right, 285. This should be easy, but we shall see. When you don't perform like you want to, it's hard to go live. Or it's hard to, you're like, oh, why am I going live when I'm not? I mean, just imagine the pro football, baseball players, like all golfers, you're not performing, it's live. Whew, that's gotta be pressure. I only have like a half a person watching, so that's not pressure at all. All right, 285, here we go. Clean and jerk, 285. Big pull, fast elbows, fast feet. Oh, you know what? This is pathetic. I did this 2 Mondays ago, and that felt like there was a short circuit in my brain as I was picking it up. Well, I guess let's just go right to back squat now, because my clean and jerk and snatch has been absolutely pathetic. So, might as well. Let's do back squat. Definitely not happy about it, but just the way it is. Take the good and bad. Nope. And the reason why I'm stopping. So, for me, if there's a movement that I could get hurt on, which obviously you get hurt on any movement, snatch, it's either not, well, just how snatch is for me. Like, I've never gotten hurt on snatch. Clean and jerk, I have though, because you're catching it on your chest. Well, I'll show you. Let me get around here. Now, other people are probably different, but just for me, you're catching it on your chest like this. And if it's done right, it's not on your hands. It's like on the shelf. Like you should be able to do this. That's what you should be able to do. But my mobility and lack of technique, I've done it to where I didn't pull it back to me, but it came to here, and then I didn't catch it on my chest, and the bar rolled and just really like pulled my hand all the way back because my technique was off. I didn't pull the bar to me like this, like lean back and then get under it. It was in front of me, and so I was supposed to catch it here, but I was all the way here, so and just that took like 6 months to fully get back. Now I'm 100%, like I feel great. All right, let's try to salvage this day. Don't need my tape. Man, it's terrible when can't even hit 250 on snatch. Well, I didn't even hit 240. Well, at least I feel good. You know what's funny? Some people don't go to the gym and they feel all achy, especially as you get older. You don't go to the gym and then your body gets all stiff and you move and you're like, oh, that hurt. I wasn't even doing anything, I was just getting off the couch. Ooh, that hurt. He pulled my back. Well, because I lift 5 days a week, what's interesting is when I take a week off, like this last week was more of, it's just a preparation for today, so I was a lot less reps and stuff, a lot less weights. My body feels great. It's not hurting. There's no aches, no pains. I just am not able to lift like I should. All right, back squat time. Ooh, favorite lift. Every day is leg day. Let's just see how we do. So I personally like sitting in the squat and just letting my, I guess, joints and everything, kind of muscles stretch out. So we'll just do a 1 rep today. If my snatch and clean jerk are an indication of what today's gonna do, definitely not gonna hit what I want. But I've had days like this before, and the only way to get better is to push through it. Push through it, and then I do know what I did, and it's because of going live. This is day 75 of 5 days a week going live, that I've really overworked my body. And this happens when I do, well, I don't take more. Well, if I just try to take one deload day or deload week, I mean, you do okay, but my body can't keep that pace up. Why is my music not playing? Sorry. Come on, play music. Should we go to the next one? There we go. All right, here we go. I think Amazon must have, or was it YouTube Music, must have taken off a bunch of songs because my playlist isn't playing. All right, 225. So my goal, let's get over 400 today. Yeah. I'm not trying to break record, or I'd like to, but I'm not going to break records today. So let's just have fun, shall we? If I can get over 400, I'll be happy today. Just the way my body's been not working well. Does it make sense that you can overwork your body? Does that make sense? Like your central nervous system starts telling you, hey, you need to rest. I mean, no joke, from, was it October to now, I think I've taken 3 deload weeks in the middle, which what they say is, I've heard somebody say, and it sounds like a good plan, if you're working out 4 months hard for a competition, then for every month that you're working out hard, you take a week off. So if you're only working out 1 month, then you take a week off. But if you're working out hard for 4 weeks or 4 months, then that's 4 weeks. So you take off 4 weeks in a row just to get your central nervous system back. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds right to me because I've been working out since middle of September and October, 5 days a week. I mean, shoot, this is my 75th day going live. All my lifting probably doesn't make sense, but to us lifters it does. All right, here we go. So 315. Okay, good, pretty good. I mean, it's only 315. I'm not trying to do reps. Just want to get to a heavy 1 rep. Whatever that's going to be, whatever pathetic weight that's going to be. When was it? 3 weeks ago, I think. I did 4 or 5 double back squat, and I could have done more, but like the programming was supposed to stop there, so I stopped. But I was feeling really good that day. All my other lifts. So what's great is I know what I did wrong. I way overworked myself, and I've done it before, like 2 years ago. But anyways, I'll take this next week, do another max day next Saturday, and see what happens. Then the following week, I've got my large conference, 200-300 people in Nashville, talking about real estate investing. Income Building Live, it's called. This is the last year I'm going to put it on. It's just so much work. Actually, the stress is getting people to attend. It's not cheap to fly across the country, get a hotel, pay for food, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, just the way it is. So now I got my live event. So that week I'm not going to lift at all, just focusing on the live event. All right, here we go. 365? Let's do that one time. Hopefully I don't dump it. With the way today's feeling, I'm gonna get ready in case I have to dump it. Should I face this way? Nope, I'll face this way. I don't like backing into the rack. 365. I mean, it didn't. Let's see. It was pretty good. It could have been faster. Felt easier, but it didn't. So, we'll just get to the 385. Let's see if we can do that one time. And one thing you do if you're doing back squats this heavy, well, back squats in general, like meaning if your max is 200, you're only doing 100 pounds, you're probably okay. But your max, like 50% of your max, probably going to be okay. You get to your max of 200 pounds, and you don't know how to dump the bar, to drop the bar off your back, you can get really hurt. So what you need to do is practice, like literally practice. I'm gonna grab another towel. Practice dumping the bar off your back, because you don't want to go forward, have the bar into your head. Well, actually, if you look at the way this rack is set up, if I go forward, the weights fall below where my feet are. It's going to be even worse. So every single squat, you have to focus on, so that when you dump it off your back instead of. So I should do just to be smart. I've always done lots of things I've never done. So yeah, whatever. Let's do it. 185. Let's try it. 185. Wow, that felt like 415 pounds. It felt a lot heavier than it should be. Yep, my capacity. I just did this like 2 weeks ago for like 3 reps, something like that. So, well, I am not going to go up to 405 just because of how that felt and how my body's feeling. But hey, I mean, feeling better. But so I'm going to do my Mr. Rogers thing. You guys know, young enough to not know Mr. Rogers, or old enough to know, yeah, he changes shoes all the time. But hey, you take the good days and the bad. Some days you feel like 115%, 120% of your max capacity. I mean, think of like a mom, kids trapped under a car. And you hear stories of this, I've never seen it, but where the mom gets so much adrenaline that she can actually pick up a car when she normally couldn't even deadlift, I don't know, a couple hundred pounds. But she pick up a car to get her kid out. It's adrenaline and your central nervous system. Fight or flight really kicks in. Well, there are certain days that it doesn't work out so well. So you don't have that shot of adrenaline. You don't have your central nervous system really pushing you. But well, it was a good day. Any day lifting is better than any day not. So I appreciate you guys being on. I'll be back on Monday. We'll see you guys. Oh, sorry, turn you off.